Welcome to our first discussion video. This is one of many. We're going to be talking about what it's like to be a tag member and what it's like working with FAIR. So we're going to go around and introduce ourselves. So my name's Catherine. I'm 17. I'm allergic to dairy, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, quinoa, and latex. And my favorite thing to do outside of school is play tennis.
I'm Lindsay. I am 17. I'm a junior. I'm from North Carolina and I'm allergic to dairy, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, mustard, fish, and shellfish. And my favorite thing to do outside of tag is Model UN. It's, for those of you guys who don't know, it's like an international diplomacy simulation where you get to be different countries and it's super fun.
My name is Audrey. I'm also 17 years old from New Jersey, and I'm allergic to wheat, eggs, peanuts, all tree nuts, pea, chickpea, and poppy seeds. And my favorite thing to do outside of tag is probably dancing.
Hi, my name is Saloni. I'm 16. I'm a sophomore. And my favorite thing and I'm allergic to nuts. My favorite thing to do outside of tag is probably to play the drums and do golf.
So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is how we first became interested in being a tag member. I remember, I think it was a few years ago, I first published my book, and I was really interested in food allergy advocacy, and right after I went to the first FairCon that I've ever been to, I really wanted to keep continuing doing advocacy, so I applied to be a tag member.
This is so similar to Catherine because I actually didn't know what tag was until some people I met at the first teen summit that I went to kind of started talking about it, and they asked me if I was a member of tag, and I was like, what's that? And so basically they kind of told me what it was, and I was like, wow, this sounds really interesting. So then a couple months later I decided to apply, and since then I've had so much fun. So I'm really glad that I went to the team summit because otherwise I wouldn't have known what it was.
Yeah, I think I had a very similar experience with the first wanting to get into allergy advocacy, but I actually found out I was just kind of Googling, what can I do to be involved in the allergy community and really be an allergy advocate. And I found a girl's blog who had been a previous tag member, and that kind of led me down the rabbit hole of looking into what tag was, how to apply, and this is my first year in tag and I love it so far.
For me, this is also my first year in tag, and I initially found out because I made my Instagram account this summer, and I was following a bunch of people and making some friends that also have allergies, and I saw in some people's bios that they had FAIR tag member in them. So I looked up what it was and I applied this year, and just like Lindsay said, it's been so much fun and I'm really happy that I got in.
I guess all of us have had such a great time, but what do you think that the most rewarding part of being a tag member, what's your favorite part kind of?
Probably for me, the most rewarding part about being a tag member is one, getting to meet all of the amazing people within the tag and just allergy community. I think they all have such interesting stories and they're all such amazing and brave people. And I think another part is that through tag I'm able to learn more about my own allergies and allergies in general, and I can use a lot of the knowledge that I gain to help increase allergy advocacy even more and be involved in really great projects such as the one that we are doing right now.
For me, the main thing that I like the most about being in tag is actually the connections that I've made, which have allowed me to learn more about allergy-friendly foods, because I know my parents have kind of sheltered me with respect to food for most of my life, and I really didn't know much about any of the allergy-friendly brands like No Way and Hungry Harry's. I didn't know what that was until a couple of months ago, but I wouldn't have found out what they were until other tag members really started talking about them and kind of giving reviews of those foods. And so I'm really glad that I've gotten the chance to at least learn about these foods, even if my parents won't actually let me buy them for a while. I'm glad that I have them on my radar now, so that whenever I get to be an adult or whatever, I can just be like, hey, I recognize that brand when I see it at the store, and then I can buy them, and hopefully it'll be very tasty.
After joining tag and looking more into allergy products, I actually discovered Just Egg, which is like a vegan egg. And because egg is one of my allergies, I've never had anything similar to eggs before. So that was one of my recent finds and I still love it. And another one includes this brand called Feel Good Foods, I believe, and they make these amazing chicken pot stickers, and those are probably one of my number one foods so far.
I love those pot stickers. Those are so good. Yeah, I think similar to all of you, like my favorite part is, or the most rewarding part is definitely the connections, because like all of us are trying to spread awareness and educate others, but also we're helping each other, and it's a great network to spread like knowledge and learn more about ourselves, and I really have enjoyed everything with that.
One more thing I wanted to add was that I'm also super thankful that FAIR gives us so many opportunities for allergy advocacy, especially this year. It was my first time being a part of Courage at Congress.
Same, yeah.
We're excited to, be able to talk to these professionals on a larger scale and really feel like I'm part of a big impact that we're making as an allergy community.
I love how, especially with FAIR, they really treat us as equals, like the adults, and they really look to us for insight on like what teens are interested in and ways to make their platform more accessible. So I really like that we're pretty much a member of their team, which is really cool. What's your favorite FAIR event that you've participated in? I think mine has definitely been the FairCon in 2018. That was really fun in DC. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah, did you go to the one that was in 2019, or wait, how many of them did you go to?
I've only been to one so far.
Okay, yeah, same here. I went to the one, well, technically two, because one was virtual and then one was in person. But yeah, I went to the one in 2019. That was definitely my favorite one. The hotel was huge. I remember I got lost trying to find my hotel room like 3 times. But besides that, like, I thought it was so much fun because I got to try a whole bunch of really new allergy-friendly foods I had never heard of. And then I also got to meet a lot of different people that I'm still friends with who are in tag. And so that was definitely super fun. I think I gained a lot from that experience.
I personally love the FAIR Teen Talks because I've been going to them since they started. And I think that's how I made some of the friends that I have in the food allergy community. I really like how Melissa does those little breakout rooms and we get to know just a couple of people at a time, and it's really nice.
Definitely. I think that Teen Talk is probably one of my favorite events, but I also really like Courage at Congress because I think, like Catherine mentioned earlier, it's this really amazing opportunity to talk with different policymakers in your area or just different people who represent your state, and I think that's super important to not only understand what can be changed, but also how it is changed. And I think I'm really interested in law and political science, and that's been such an interesting combination for me to see the allergy side of it and how that kind of integrates with the law and how that kind of works.
Yeah, same. Like, I've always been really interested in like policymaking and law too, and I didn't really know much about, like, I'd learned about it previously and kind of how it works, but I didn't really understand how it actually plays out with real bills. And it was really cool to see it actually in action with the FASTER Act and how the process worked and how it is possible to do a lot of grassroots lobbying. I didn't really know what was involved with each person advocating for the bill. And I'm a lot more confident about the legislative process, knowing now like more how it works, and also that like it's possible for members of FAIR or whoever who helped introduce the bill to people in the Senate, how we can further make an impact maybe for more bills in the future. And so that's really exciting.
I really liked seeing the whole process play out because especially this year, it was cool to see like the House passed it and then the President signed it. So, and also that we got to be a part of the whole process was really cool. Kind of switching directions, more on tag projects. What are your favorite tag projects that you are either a part of now or have participated in the past? This is my second year or third year being a part of TAG, but my second year doing projects. And I think one of my favorites was definitely Cooking with Food Allergies, which is Lauren's group, which
yeah, same.
I love that one because we always contribute others' recipes, and it's really going to be a great project again this year.
Yeah, I love how they're integrating more parts of it. Like, I'm on the blog team as well for that project and the social media team, and that's super fun because we have a lot more than just recipes, and I'm personally really bad at cooking, so I love seeing all the different recipes that everyone puts so that I can try and teach them to myself as well. And then the one project I also really like, I technically didn't join this until recently, but I just joined the executive team for Fafi, and I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be helping out with like the communications department, and so I'm really excited to like be able to meet more people through that and also learn more about the policy scan, which I know was super successful last year. So I'm really excited to learn more.
Definitely, yeah. This is my first year on TAG and doing projects with TAG, and I'm a part of this group, and then I think also the Allergy app, and then additionally I am part of, I'm trying to remember the name, but it's essentially a chapter of an allergy-friendly club at your school. And I think all of them are amazing projects, but my favorites have really been this one and the Allergy app, because I enjoy coding, and putting that all together and creating an app that I know is going to be able to help people, and I know would be really helpful in my daily life, is a really amazing thing to think about. And I also really enjoy this because I know that YouTube is such an interesting platform where you can reach a lot of people, and even if only a couple people see a video, if they learn something from it or feel more comfortable with their allergies because of it, I think that's a really amazing thing.
For me, I'm part of this project and a project hosted by Zarin, and it's a podcast project. And so far we filmed the first episode and it was a lot of fun. I really like doing things where we could talk with people and post things online. I really enjoy that as well. And this is my first year, so I did decide to host my own project, and it has been a lot of fun. It has been a bit hard, but it's really fun working with all of the members and managing that.
Yeah, your project has been awesome so far. Just wanted to say, yeah, shout out to your project.
Yeah, I love how these projects are a good way to like advocate for food allergy awareness in different aspects, for sure.
So my project is called All About Allergies, and basically with the other FAIR TAG members, we are working on presenting to younger children, and I have this presentation that I made, as well as distributing brochures to younger children. So those are basically the two main things that we're doing this year.
I think I saw that presentation. It looked really good.
Thank you.
I love that idea. That's gonna be such a great project.
Yeah, I think if I were to like, I can't even, okay, I feel so bad because I can't even remember the projects that I'm in. I'm gonna try and name them. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I know I'm in this one, and then Cooking with Food Allergies, and then Fluffy, and then Audrey's project, All About Allergies, and then EpiPens for Everyone, and then I'm in one more, and I don't remember which one it was. I feel so bad. But anyways, yeah, I'm really glad I got to be more involved this year with the projects. Because last year I was so swamped with schoolwork and everything until the pandemic kind of kicked in, and I was like, okay, great, now I can join more projects this year because I have more time. So that's been nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I'm always so busy, and then this year I finally have the opportunity to do more work with this, everything. I love like all the videos that we're gonna make and advocating for food allergies. So what's one of your favorite ways to advocate for food allergies?
I don't know, social media is probably my favorite way, because I know it can definitely be kind of hard, like talking to my friends and people I know about allergies, like, and I think on social media, if I make different posts or graphics about it, it's definitely a lot easier for them to conceptualize than if I were to just talk to them about it, because I know it can be really hard to remember all of my allergies since I have a lot. And so yeah, I think social media has been really fun, and I hope I can try and branch out to more people on social media, because I know right now I've done some stuff on social media, but I know I could definitely do a lot more if I meet more people. So that's one great thing about it, is that you get to make like a lot of connections, and then also people you know can help themselves understand your allergies a little bit better. So that's definitely good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think my favorite way to advocate for food allergies is just to educate in general, both younger people who might just be getting used to their allergies, or people who might not know as much about their allergies, and also people who don't have allergies to understand kind of what it's like to have allergies and how they can best support their family and friends and kind of be an ally in that way.
I also really like using social media and making posts. I'm super interested in like designing things, so I like to make posts that are a little bit more family friendly so kids can also look at them and understand, as well as older teens or adults. So I think it's something that I really enjoy, and I'm also helping out the food allergy community, so I really like doing social media work.
Yeah, I agree. Social media gives you so many opportunities to connect with like so many people. And I know I've met so many people who I never would have known before, and just being able to share like our opinions and being able to share our projects and everything is a great way to branch out with everything. So I really like that. And this concludes our video. So thank you all for watching, and thank you to the rest of our tag members for joining me today. And it's been a great video. So tune in next time to our discussion videos.
Bye.